What's up, YouTube? It's been a while. Been a while since I did a live stream. Just been super swamped with work. I bought a kind of a dirt bike dual sport motorcycle. Figured I'd show you guys, and then maybe if we got a little bit of time and some interest, we can talk about the super dump back behind my truck. So this right here is the 2009 Klx 250S. This is my new dirt bike slash road bike. Just got the license plate for it today. It's pretty sweet. This is a 2009 one owner bike. It's got 1,500 miles on it. Tell me what you guys think I paid for it in the chat or in the comments. Let me know what you think I paid for it. What's up, Mac Daddy? Yeah, it's been a while, man. I haven't had any videos in a while. So let me just show you. It's got stock exhaust. It's got disc brakes. Front and back. What's up, Brian? Congratulations on your CDL. I think it was the 3C or something, class 3C or the class B one. It's got a few scratches on it, you know, on the plastics. Not too much wear. Just a few bumps and bruises, you know, as a dirt bike, you know, you would expect from a 2009. It's pretty straight. Does have a small little oil leak on the valve cover gasket, which I was looking that up, and in the forums they say it's really common with the 2009. They say right at those half moons it leaks oil. So it's just a very tiny bit. Like, you can't even really see it, but it does seep down a little bit. You can see a little bit there, but that's the only thing that I've noticed so far with this bike, other than, you know, a few scratches, a few, you know, little dings of the paint and stuff. Starts right up. I just filled her up with gas, premium. You guys probably want to hear it start. Let's see, it's already warm, so it shouldn't have to choke it or nothing. There we go. I got 1.6 miles on it since I filled it up. 1,558 miles total. 1.6 since I filled it up. 4.8 since I bought it. It's got low beams, high beams. It's got left turn signal, right turn signal. It's got a horn on it. It's got the electric start, the kill switch, front brake, clutch, rear brake, foot pegs. It's also got foot pegs for a rider right here. Second rider. I haven't even been to the lake this summer. 2020 has been a weird one for me. Yeah, it's been crazy. I've been to the lake, luckily, a few times. So when I bought it, I put a new battery on it because the other battery was a really weak battery, and the guy didn't really trust it, so he said buy a new battery. So I bought a new battery, put that on there. I watched you guys. That was as close as I got. That's funny, Mac Daddy. I wouldn't say really big money, Blake. How much do you think I spent on it? So it's a 2009. It's got 1,500 miles on it. It's really quiet. I like it, how quiet it is. I'm not gonna put a custom exhaust on it because I like how quiet it is. Let's get those numbers rolling. What do you guys think I paid for this? It's gonna blow your mind. So, just to kind of give you guys a story on what happened, I got this yesterday night. So after I got off work at, see, what time did I get off work yesterday? 4:30, 3:30 or something like that. I drove down to Ording, which is not that far away. And I'm gonna set you guys right here. So, okay, there we go. So I drove down to Ording, which isn't that far away, and I went to go look at it was a 2003 Yamaha. Once I'm done telling the story, I'll tell you how much I paid for it. So hurry up and get those guesses in. So I went to look at a 2003 Yamaha 250, just a regular dirt bike, right? The guy wanted $3,000 for it, and I tried to get him down a little bit, and he just wasn't budging at all. And so I went there, looked it up, looked it over, drove it around, and he, it was riding kind of sideways, like the handlebars were bent, basically. And so, I was just BSing with the guy, and then I pulled the oil cap off to see, and there was like no oil in the thing. So I was like, I got 2 more bikes I'm gonna look at before I pull the trigger on something. And then I took off there like a bat out of heck. And then second bike I looked at was a 2006 Yamaha 125. And what's up, Joey? And it was basically way too underpowered for me. Like, I hopped on it. The guy was fiddling with the carburetor to get it run, like good. And it did not have enough power. Not even close to enough. And so I was like, nope, not happening. So then I drove to Puyallup and was like, hey, last time I was in Oregon, I bought a set of A-trains. What's an A-train? The first guy got the machine. I didn't get to meet Andrew. Oh, man, Joey. Dang. That's too bad. That sucks. But, hey, at least give him a shout over text and say, hey, check out Brian's YouTube or something. Yeah, so I got to the second one, looked it over, I'm like, this is my bike. I was hoping to get a blue bike, because then I could paint some orange accents on it, and then it would be perfect vanduyn, Oh, a set of flatbeds. Gotcha. And, but it just wasn't in the cards. Hey, don't go bending that. Anyways, I paid $28.50 for this bike.
One was close.
Huh?
One guy's
Yeah.
2,800.
Yeah, that was Blake after he said 4,300. Why are you hiding a super dump from YouTube? You still have it? Chano, yes, I still got the super dump. I still got it. She's back there. She's right back there. It almost sideboard is bent from here, but it's not. It's just a reflection. It almost looks like it's totally smashed in the video. I'm like, what the? And I look up and I'm like, oh, it's just a reflection. But in the video, it looks totally smashed. All right, you guys want to know about the super dump? Okay. Okay. I'll hop off the bike and I'll go show you the super dump. You guys are gonna be like, Ryan, you need to wash that thing. Rah, rah, rah.
This needs to be washed.
Better show the whole thing before some YouTube conspiracies pop up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they've already popped up, you know. Now that I'm, you know, getting some compensation from Columbia Body. So, before you judge me on the truck, it's literally worked every single day, you know, 12, 13-hour days. So, you know, it is what it is. She's pretty dirty right now. Pretty dirty from working at Washington Rock. So, strong arm. Yeah, no dents up there. Gotta have to hit that truck wash. Yeah. Yeah, we need to hit multiple washes to get this stuff off. But it's literally been working for Washington Rock for a month and a half straight. No days off, guys. 0 days off. So, I mean, this stuff, they water their roads pretty frequently for the dust. I mean, look at this. That's all, this is just dust buildup. Like, it's just freaking cakes on here. So, like you can see, it's just chipping off the dust. Just nuts. Dirty means money. You got that right. No shiny wheels here. So, that's what you want. Mine's clean, but I only do asphalt. My one major disappointment right now at this point is this stupid tailgate. It's just, you know, the gap is the same now, but it got bigger, so I had to hit it with the excavator. I dented it a little bit. So I think at the end of next summer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the tailgate. I'll just keep bending this one back, you know, with the excavator. But at the end of next summer or beginning of next summer, I'm going to get a new tailgate made. A heavy duty one for spreading rock and stuff. Yeah, I'm going to have one built, Blake. I don't know how much it's going to cost. It's probably going to cost like $3,000-$4,000 for a tailgate in my area. That's probably what they'll charge for me. And then we'll get that replaced. But this is how dirty this thing is. You can't even see VANDUYN on the back. Like, you can see where the graphics are. You can't even see it. It's so dirty. Like, it just non-existent. This far away, I can't even see it. Looks like it's all 3K. Yeah, but this is an extra tall one. It's extra tall. And it's got the wiring inside the tailgate too, so I don't know what it would be, but a cool pro tip. Put a water bottle in your hitch. Keeps all the rocks and stuff out, asphalt out. It's a pro tip right there. You can see we got a little bit of oil spray on this thing because one of the caps, the oil cap for the hydraulic tank is freaking garbage. I need to replace it. But you can see what they did for the pads. They extended them out, right? So now the bolt isn't hitting that. It's got actual rubber in between. So I'm pretty happy about that. They fixed that. Look at all this dirt buildup on here. I bet this truck weighs like an extra like 400 pounds right now because of all the dirt that's on here. I really need to wash this thing. I just don't have any time. So you can see where the oil has been coming out of this tank, basically. I'll show you what it's been doing. So as you can see, the oil's puddled on top. So they overfilled it, number one. And then this cap literally has no detent on it. So it just loosens up on its own, and it just starts venting onto here, and then it just drains down with the wind flow. Just pushes it this way. So, gonna figure that out. Gotta get a new cap for that. One thing I like that they did was they moved these mud flap mounts for me. They were back here, and they were just getting destroyed after, like, you know, 1 month. They had been worn through all the way up to here, basically. It was just, it just ghosted them, you know, just toasted them. Somebody scraped that off so they could see the DOT number. That's funny. But yep, that's the beauty right there. Oh, and then my driver hit a deer. You know, can't even tell though. It bent this side just a smidge. And then he had a car run into him too. It just hit this tire right here. Didn't do nothing to the truck. He almost ran over the Miata. Yeah, I finally got a headset, Joey, so when you call me, you'll actually be able to talk to me this time. I got too many people complaining. Brian, I can't hear what you're saying. It's so muffled, and you got to get a headset. So I finally bought one again. They didn't have the one I wanted, though. I wanted the Blue Parrot 350. This is the 450, I think. Yeah, this is the 450. I wanted the 350. It's a little bit slimmer, not as heavy. I do like, however, I like this part of the 450 more than the 350, but this part is just too bulky for me. I wish I had a smaller one. So Blue Parrot, if you're ever watching, put this headset on the 350. Take this part off. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, she's been working 24/7, guys. You don't get that dirty without working. You know? You do not get that busy, that dirty without working. I mean, you can see the mud is just... She's on there. Also, we put Brandon's name on the door. Yep. So, there she sits, guys, in all her glory. She's been averaging about $7,000 a week in gross income for working for the rock quarry. Yeah, Blake, it just started rolling in. Just started. So now every week I should be getting a $6,000 to $7,000 check. Ching, 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 ching. So I can't wait till that. We just got our first one, so actually I better not talk too much about money. Freaking mail thieves are trying to steal my money. I got a P.O. box now, so suck it, whoever was stealing my mail. Are you still having problems with her? All the bugs figured out. Chris, so far the truck has worked flawlessly for the month and a half that we've had it back from the manufacturer. So I'm very happy with it. Very happy with the support they gave me, and you know, finally there was a whole bunch of miscommunications. One of the lower management wasn't conveying my message, and finally got through to the people that, you know, take care of that kind of stuff. And you know, so they're gonna be kept me a $25,000 check, which is, I'm very grateful for that. You know, we worked hard, and you know, it's nice to get some sort of compensation for the downtime that I've had to deal with, you know. So I'm definitely thankful for Columbia doing that, and we're gonna do a whole video on this, you know. But it's gonna be in the wintertime, guys. I thought I was gonna get to the video within a week or two. No, Not happening. Not happening. I've been so busy, guys. Like, this truck has been working full time. That truck's been working full time. The dozer, the mini, the 120, we've all been, we're killing it, guys. So just to give you an idea how well we're doing. Last year, the full year, we did 134 in revenue. This year, we're already at 200, so right there. And the year ain't even halfway over, really. I mean, we still got quite a bit of time left, so that's where we're sitting right now. Sterling, not so much. It dropped a valve and destroyed the engine. No! It's not destroyed. You don't have to put a new engine in, Blake. Dude, that freaking sucks. If you do. Man. That sucks. How much is that running you? Contractors are going to be busy as hell here too, because all the wildfires burning everyone's house down. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and insurance companies are paying out the nose. $27K? Dude, why is it so expensive? That's ridiculous, dude. Like, for a new motor for my Detroit, it's only like 15 maybe out the door. Why is it so expensive? What kind of motor is it? They can't just rebuild. They can't just rebuild the one you got. Dude, 27 grand. I'd say hell no. Sell the truck. Buy another truck. For 27,000, you might as well buy another truck, dude. New motor was 21K, 6K in labor. Holy smokes. Dude, at that point, sell the truck, buy another truck, man. At that point, I mean, cut your losses, man. Use it as a parts truck. That's what I would do. That'd be a parts truck if it were in my fleet. 27,000? Man, that is a hard pill to swallow. Dang. What truck is that? This is my 85 right here. He's got a Sterling. 3-year warranty, so 9K a year. Blake's got a Sterling with a cat in it. What cat you putting in it? Anyways, guys, what do you think of this motorcycle? This thing's freaking sweet. I can't wait to take this off-road at my property. We gotta dump it at least once on video. You guys are gonna love that. Turdling. KLX 250, John. Yep. 250S. It's a 2009. It's got 1,500 miles on it. It's green, not orange. Start that beast up. Give her some revs. I don't know if I'd call it a beast. No, it's 2009. I bought it from the one owner. So one owner. I got my footprints all over it already. One owner. That's how easy it was to start. It was already kind of warm. Better get that M1 license. What's that? Great little bike. They top out around 55, 60. No, it goes faster than that, John. I had it at 72 already. And it probably had a little more. I bet it could top out at 75 to 80. Somewhere in there. But I didn't want to push it. It was at, let's see, what was it at? I think it was at 6,000 RPMs when I had it at 75. Motorcycle license, that's what it is called in K. Oh yeah, I already got a motorcycle endorsement. You guys can barely hear that thing. It's quiet as heck. Thanks for watching, Stimulator. Yours wouldn't go over 65 on a good day. You probably had it was probably a smaller sprocket. I bet you had more low-end torque than this one. This one's got the stock sprocket on it. Maybe you had a different size sprocket on the front or the back. Yeah, Blake, you're definitely gonna make the money back. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I spent $20,000 on that truck this year. So 27, I mean, that's not that much more, you know. No, it's carbureted. Take it off any sweet jumps? I haven't yet, but I'm going to. We are definitely going to go do some off-roading with this thing. You bet it has a 300 kit. I'm pretty sure it's bone stock. But I had this, it was reading 72 on here. I don't know how accurate it is. Yeah, basically a dirt bike with turn signals. Yeah, it's sweet, man. I freaking love it. I would say it sits up a little high for me because I'm kind of short. But it rides smooth. Does it fit on the Peterbilt? The only thing I wish it was orange. You know, or blue. Orange and blue, really. It is probably off on the speedo. They do that on purpose. Yeah, it might be, John. I'd have to GPS check it. Well, that's good to hear, Stimulator. I'm pretty sure Joey's my biggest fan, though. I like Joey, Mark. Let's see, who else? Joey, Mark, Jacob, Brian. We got a lot of good people watching this. They get around 75 miles per gallon. Dang. Yeah, I just topped it off with premium, and it's got 1.6 miles on this tank. So we're gonna see what it comes out to. Yeah, I'm happy I bought it. Very happy I bought it. Because I looked at 2 other bikes, and they just weren't what I wanted. And then I seen this thing, and I immediately fell in love with it. I'm like, dude, I freaking like this thing. It looks super clean. 2009. Got it for $2,800. Drove it on the highway too much and needed more power. So what'd you get, John? Did you get something with more power? Did you get like a DRZ 400, or what did you go with? Or do you not have a bike right now? Get it wrapped to match the P. Dude, that's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. It probably wouldn't be that expensive to take the fairings off and get them dipped or something. XR 650. What's up, Brian? Upgraded to a KLR 650. My bobber 100 horsepower. How do you like the KLR 650? I have a pit bike right now, but I'm about to sell it. Stimulator, I got a pit bike too. I got a pit bike and a Coleman 200. You guys haven't seen the pit bike yet. I'm doing a trench for a neighbor, and it's kind of a trade deal. He's giving me a pit bike that he kind of made, and I'm doing the trench for him. You could get new fairings in orange. You got rid of the 650 too? So, in comparison, did you like the 650 more or the 250 more? Which one did you like more, John? And why? You have a really fast formula. I wish I wouldn't have scuffed that with my foot. I'm so careless sometimes. Carbon bolts will make it faster because it will be lighter. Yeah. Well, I'm happy, man. You got into your class, and, you know, that's super cool, you know. What's up, Crony? Long time no see. That thing looks dang near new. They must have took care of it. Yeah, I know, dude. That's one of the things that really hit me. One owner bike, 1,500 miles. I'm like, I think what happened is the guy took it out riding, and he probably crashed it once, like in the woods, and then he was just kind of afraid to ride it. I mean, if you look at it, this side has a few scuffs, you know, on the paint right there, you know, just a few ins and odds. You know, you can tell this side scraped something, you know, but hardly, you know, it didn't do no damage. You know, didn't break any plastics or nothing, didn't bend anything. And he was probably like, oh man, I don't know about that motorcycle. And then he just was like, just left it in the garage for 10 years. Bent the brake lever. Is this bent? I thought that was natural. I like the way it's actually, it kind of grips my finger perfect. Did you ever get your welder fixed? Not yet, Blake. I still got parts on order. Still waiting for the parts to show up. So which one do you like more, John? The 650 or the 250? One thing I would like to change is I would like to move this clutch lever further that way. That way when because if I use 3 fingers, it's okay, but I don't really like using 3. I would rather just like to use 2. And I got to have my hand right over here for it to not really hit my other hand. You know, unless I use all 4, which I don't really want to do that. If you were to buy another dual sport, you would get a 250. The museum will sell me parts to fix the welder. I got them on order. They've already sent me the stator, and I already got, let's see, I got the stator and I got the capacitor. So we're going to try that out and see if that fixes it. I don't have a Dodge, Crony. But I would keep my current bike for... What's your current bike, John? Much lighter with the 250 than a 650. Yeah. See, my first dirt bike was a DRZ 400. And I still remember to this day, I bought the thing in Ocean Shores. I drove it back to Puyallup, which is about 100 miles roughly. I was at a stoplight on Meridian. My wife was behind me. And some guy shouted out the window, "Hey, nice bike, man." And I'm like, yeah, I'm a BA. You know, I'm so cool. And here I am doing the douchebag thing. I rev it up. And, let's see. I don't think I dropped much or if I just revved it up. And it popped a wheelie on me. I got scared to daylights. Like, I almost fell off the back. It was just one of the most embarrassing things ever. It was so funny. So funny. That DRZ had so much low end torque, man. It was just so torquey. And it was too much bike for me at the time. I weighed like 180 pounds, 150 pounds actually, probably closer to 150. And it was just too much bike for me, I think. Now it would probably be a decent size. It would still probably be a little on that higher end. I don't know though. That thing, the engine braking was insane on that thing. So, yeah, got rid of that thing. Kind of miss it. That's why I ended up buying this. And now you're 300. LLJK. What's a 300? I don't have a 300. You got a gold wing? Let's see. Well, it's not anything you need right now, so parts can take their time. Yeah. Well, Blake, and here's the other thing. So, the blue welder welds perfect. I mean, it welds great. You know, the Miller, it welds great. I just can't use the generator part of it because it burns up tools. So I do have a generator down at the property. So, you know, it's like not, 100% necessary. Yeah, do a video on it, John. I don't know if I could ever ride a gold wing. Personally, I don't know though. I've never ridden one, so I don't know. Why did you get a bike for? Well, Richard, YOLO. You only live once, right? My wife said I could buy it for my birthday present / Christmas present. So I was gonna get just a dirt bike, and then I went to look at them, and I was gonna buy a Chinese bike. They sell those Chinese bikes brand new for $1,800 on Amazon, and I was like this close to buying it because I'm like $1,800 for a brand new bike versus $2,000-3,000 for a old beat up Japanese bike. I'm like, I don't know about that. And then I called my buddy. He's got a dual sport. He's got it's a Kawasaki something, and it's more of a touring bike though, I think he said. And he's like, don't buy the Chinese bike, man. Don't buy. He's like, it's better to buy an old beat up Jap bike than it is a brand new Chinese bike. They're selling them that cheap for a reason. And then he got me thinking. I'm like, yeah, you're probably right. So took his advice on that. And I watched some YouTube videos. They're kind of underpowered. Like the Chinese bike has like half the horsepower that a Japanese bike has. And they're heavier, so I'm like, oh, I'm just going to use it for off-roading, but then again, I don't want a heavy, slow, underpowered bike, And the thing that irritated me the most is it's like, I don't know anybody who has one, so I can't test it to see if it's going to be okay for me. So that's when I was like, I think I'm not going to get it. Well, it's sort of a gold wing. It is basically a stripped down gold wing without any fairings, no bags, no luggage, no accessories. My drive axle snapped in my van Dodge tonight. Dang. Joey, you should have had Andrew come by and fix it for you. It's like a sports cruiser, lots of power. Chinese bikes, bleh. Have you ever ridden one, Chris? That's what I want to know. The people that say they suck, I just want to know if they've ever ridden it, and because I seen one review where the guys totally trashed the bike. Like they literally just hammered the thing, and it still started and ran like pretty good. So, I mean, they look pretty indestructible, but performance-wise, that's to be debated. You ever watched reviews on them Amazon bikes? You made the right choice. Well, I watched a few of them, and I thought they were decent. They looked decent to me. I bet Jesus welded the pipeline with your welder. Maybe. True that. You need the speed to outrun Bigfoot. Yeah, definitely. Yes, absolute garbage. So you have ridden one, and they're garbage. My dad has an old welder. I say that's old as dirt. I have heard they suck, but they are cheap. Yeah, I mean, you cannot beat the price. Like $1,800, like what can you really expect for an $1,800 bike? It's brand new. I mean, it sounds like a smoking deal to me. I'm all about that Chinese stuff for cheap prices. Are you going to have a bunker at the new house? Probably, Joey. Probably. If it lasts 6 months, it's good. I'll stick with my 3 Japanese MX bikes. Yeah. You guys do a lot of riding in California. There's a lot of trails out there, I hear. I was watching a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of trails out there. But there's a lot of flipping termites flying around out here now. Andrew would pull the body off the van with the backhoe. Yeah, he probably would. Or the dozer. So yeah, the main thing with this is I gotta do that valve cover gasket. This one right here. Because it is leaking some oil. So, you know, so definitely something I want to do ASAP. Look at these stupid termites flying everywhere. See them? I hate those things because they have the worst flying ability and they'll fly right into you. You'll love that bike. Yeah, I think so. Would you guys like to see some of the videos I make with this? Would you like to see some of my trail riding abilities and skills or lack thereof? Get a pro circuit for it. I don't know, Chris. I like how quiet it is. Maybe I'm getting old, you know? Maybe it's I got all the noise I need with that dump truck right there. Everything else in my life, I just want quiet. I don't know, but I like how quiet it is. Vids on the upgrades. You want to see the vids on the upgrades? Okay. What about me doing the valve cover gasket on this? I'll probably do that. Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm turning 31, guys. I'm turning 31 in September. At the end of September. 31 years old. So I started this business when I was, what? 28. Dang. You guys have been along for the ride. It has been insane. I mean, I remember in my first video, this whole section of my yard was all blackberries. You guys remember that? I was just, like, I was looking back at videos like a month or two ago, and I was just, like, reminiscing, you know? I was like, how did we get this far? Like, it's nuts. Every day I look out the window, I'm like, that's all mine. It's like nuts. And there's my beautiful wife. What do you think, honey? What do you think of the motorcycle?
If it's smaller, then I can learn how to ride it.
Yeah. Yeah. Get a helmet and cam and take us on for a ride. I remember watching your videos and your plans for it and dragging it out of the weeds. The 09 looks better than my 07. They made them look better. Yeah, dude. I freaking love the style of this. Like, it looks so aggressive. It looks so cool. Even for being a 250, it looks pretty mean.
What year is it? 2009?
2009. I need to do one more fix on it, honey, and that's it. I need to do a valve cover gasket. This gasket right here needs to be replaced. This one right here. Yeah, that one. Yep, it's leaking a teeny bit of oil. So, other than that, that thing freaking is flawless. Starts right up. Starts right up. Joey said, Mackenzie, nice shirt. I got one just like it.
The best shot.
It's the best shirt. You got that right. Yep. Can you believe we've been married 8 years now? Going on 9.
Yeah, 8 years already.
8 years. That's nuts. And this woman stuck through all of my craziness. All of it.
And you stuck with me all my craziness.
Yep. I think those gaskets are rubber. Now they might be able to clean it and retorque it. Yeah, maybe, John. I was reading, I think I read on a forum that some people said it's best if you put a little bit of gasket sealant on it. Right where the half moons are, it says where it leaks, and that's clearly where mine is leaking too, so. We gotta get you a helmet, honey, so we can go for a quick ride while the kids are down.
There's a black one.
Yeah. Did you see the links I sent you to the helmets? I like those are two cool helmets. I want to get a dirt bike style helmet slash, you know, DOT, obviously. Something I can ride on the road.
Kind of like the false one you said.
Yes, they do, Blake. Yes, they do. It's because guys that ride bikes are bad to the bone. And girls like bad boys. Time for tattoos now. Trust me, Joey. I've been pushing that with my wife for a while, and she says she'll divorce me, so not happening. And scars and beards. Yeah. Well, I got a pretty gnarly scar. You can't really see it in the video anymore, but right here there's a pretty gnarly scar. And now I got a scar on my knuckle from when I was installing that shoring. Let's see. Yep. You can get tattoo wedding rings. No. No. I would never do that, Blake. I don't know. Tattoo wedding rings, it would not be for me.
I've seen one before.
Yeah.
I didn't like it very much.
Yeah, you didn't like it?
At least that style of tattoo.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I haven't seen one that I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a tattoo wedding ring. Yeah, and that would be bad luck too, probably. If you ever did get divorced, then you got a green ring on your finger. And then what do? You just tattoo your whole finger green, so it kind of is like, oh yeah, I just got a green finger tattoo. Not a real scar until you got the train track marks on your skin. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's train tracks right there. If you look close enough. Oh yeah. 32 stitches right here. 16 on each side. Better than getting your finger skin tore off if you're working on something. Yeah, that is true, Blake. Oh, he said good night, YouTube. What do you think about the bike?
Good.
Yeah, you went on a ride, didn't you?
Yeah.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you like it?
Mhm.
What's your favorite part?
I like when it's going fast.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun, huh? Say hi, Rosemary.
That's not saying
That's
hi.
right. Anyways, guys, it's getting late. I gotta go. Yeah. All right, guys.
I'm gonna go to
You guys have a good night.
I'm gonna go to
It was nice talking to you guys. Nice catching up.
I'm gonna go to preschool. I'm going to preschool. Dad.
Oh man, that sounds like it hurts, Blake. Yeah, it's getting late here. Sun's going down. You can see the sunset.
Come on.
All right, guys. Catch you on the next one. Don't forget to pound that like button and pound that subscribe button for great content.